Hey, fellas of YouTube, this is Rob speaking.
And I'm J-Man.
And welcome to a new episode of
What's New?
A quick thing to summarize real quick. As you can see, we are wearing masks, and one of the reasons why is because I've been having a stuffy nose. It's not COVID. I tested twice, negative, so I don't know if it's just a cold or allergies, but...
So yes, we are back with another What's New, and this time we are going to be looking at the Summer 2023 anime list. So far now we're about halfway done with the year, and I'll be surprised to see what new anime is going to be coming up this season. Some we might watch, some we might not, but we wanted to give you guys our opinions on what we think about some of these new series.
We're going to start off with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Now, honestly, I did not think this was going to get another season. I've heard conspiracy about it, but I'm amazed that a series like this is getting a second season.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty good one. I mean, it's like Demon Slayer, only if it was right now, basically, like a modern day Demon Slayer. Because, like, instead of demons, they call them curses. So I guess they just want to give it a different name just to sound different from the rest. But no, this one's a pretty good one. I like this one a lot. I remember watching the first season, really good. I did not see the movie, but I heard the movie was good. I'll have to watch that sometime in the near future. But no, this is done by Studio Mappa. They do a really good damn job with a lot of their works. But Jujutsu Kaisen just looks, it just looks really fantastic, and just the characters. There's not a whole lot of characters to get mixed up with.
Now, to the one that we are very excited for, that this is finally back, is the Bleach 1,000 Year Blood arc, The Separation. This is the part 2 of the Bleach series, and I am so happy that this is back.
I know, we enjoyed the first half of the, 1,000 Year, I don't know if it's like a half or a quarter or whatever, but I enjoyed what we got so far in the 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah, we watched it actually together, bi-weekly, and each episode just really delivered perfectly. Like, I remember reading the manga for this back then, and the manga really was great, but to see it animated after almost like 9-10ish years, it just blows my mind how amazing Studio Pierrot did. They really brought the characters to life again. They really directed this like super perfectly, and I know with this one it's going to bring a lot more to the table. We're going to see things that we have not seen yet from other characters. And
if you are an anime-only watcher, such as myself, because I've never read the manga.
Yeah, no, I read all the manga back like 10 plus years ago, so that's why I kind of have good ideas about this. But to be able to see it animated is going to be a different story. Plus, of course, the iconic flag, because of Bleach. This shocked me that this is actually a thing. I can't believe they're bringing back another season of The Devil's a Part-Timer.
Didn't they, was this delayed or something? Because I remember talking about this earlier.
So I think it was almost a year and a half ago they announced that they brought this anime back after like 5-7 years. And now they brought it back with, it's different animation, so it's a lot more like softer. But now they brought this back, and I'm so excited for it. Devil's a Part-Timer was just spectacular. When they brought it back, I was astonished, because I never would have thought that an anime that came out almost, God, I gotta say it was at least like 7 years ago, and the fact that they brought back this, just amazing. Of course it's Seiin. He works at a fast food joint, and then the girl that's a holy knight tries to just kill him. But he just really doesn't care, and then he just starts,
Yeah, like, look, it was just... I got my phone here, guys. It's just... See how we talked about this earlier?
That was a year ago!
Go to Mickey D's. I call him Mickey D's sometimes, guys. It's just a habit of mine. Alright, so what else do we got? Oh, I know what you're going to be talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so, elephant in the room. This is another one of my favorite series, actually. This is the Quintessential Quintuplets. And this is actually a movie about the series. So,
it's a movie?
Yep, it's a movie, actually.
I thought this was going to be a show.
Nope. They just finished the series about a year ago, and this is an extra movie around with the characters. So, obviously, if you don't know what this is called the Quintessential Quintuplets. It's a group of girls. They're all twin sisters. Basically, there's 5 of them.
You mean they're like you don't call them twins. Twins are just 2.
Nope,
like,
they're called quintuplets.
yeah, but
Yep, twins is 2. Triplets is 3.
3, and
4 is 4, and quintuplets is 5.
I think they're called quadruplets. 4, I think.
Yeah, I just did that as funniness.
It's all good, man.
Yeah,
It's
but no, obviously there's 5 of them. And funny enough, so blue one is Miku, short-haired one is Ichika, red-haired Itsuki, green bow Yotsuba, and then the short-haired in the way back is Nino. You would not believe how long I had to remember those damn names.
I would get mixed up like so quickly. It's not like with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs where they have more simple names and they have like different character designs and all that clearly, but that's different. But this show, because like besides the hair color and all that, obviously they have to look alike because they're sisters.
Exactly. Each one has just their own unique personality. Basically, in the beginning, what it was is just like they were all delinquent, they were all failing in school, and then their father, who's like a rich multi-billionaire, he hires a tutor, and the tutor is actually another high school student of their same age and grade. And he starts tutoring them, and they become problematic to him, and they just start now slowly developing good feelings for him in the end. And again, the manga series already ended like a couple of years ago. The anime series already ended too, but this is just like an extra film around again the sisters and just like now their new journeys in life. So honestly, I am looking forward to this.
Out of all 5 of them, which one's your favorite?
Oh God, that's a tricky one.
Is it this one? Is it that one? This one? That one?
So personally, if I had to choose my favorite, at first it was Miku, the one with the headphones, because she loved like Roman history. She loved like the knights. She was always like kind of a gamish girl, but slowly going through, I really love Yotsuba with the green bow because she's more of hyperactive. She gets a lot more better character development in these series. But I'm not going to do any more because that's spoilers, but easily Yotsuba is my favorite.
Okay.
But yes, look forward to this one. This one really is a good series.
Alright, this one is Reign of the 7 Spellblades. Spellblades, okay.
This is an action fantasy school by J.C. Staff. Okay, we know J.C. Staff Animation. The cover art actually doesn't look that bad.
No.
You want to read this one?
Sure. It's springtime at Kimberly Magic Academy.
Okay.
So it's another Harry Potter. And new students are beginning their first year. Among them are skilled and studious boy Oliver.
Great
and
name.
a headstrong samurai girl, Nano. Oh, samurai girls. Okay.
Okay.
They soon form a unique bond in the halls of Kimberly. But this picturesque school isn't what it seems. Dark secrets and endless danger lurk behind every corner. Can these wizards make it to graduation alive?
This is literally Harry Potter. This literally sounds like Harry Potter.
I mean, it kind of does more than Mashle does. I haven't watched that yet, but I got to. But
Mashle, yeah.
Mashle.
So from what it sounds like, this literally sounds like it's like Harry Potter because the synopsis sounds almost exactly like Harry Potter, where they begin their first year, there's different friendships, and then they just explore their academy, and there's like dark secrets everywhere.
Let's go.
Yeah, try to find the one that you're excited about.
Alright guys, we're just going to skip all of these for a moment. I don't know if we'll talk about these pretty soon, but we will talk about this masterpiece. And I know it hasn't come out yet, but I already know this is going to be a masterpiece because, as you can see, this is Rurouni Kenshin. And I say this all the time, that I separate the art from the creator, because if you don't know, the creator did some pretty disgusting things that I will not bring up in this video. And I mean that too, because I already know this is going to be good because there was an original anime, for those of you who don't know, who watched Toonami back in like the early 2000s. Like when we were kids watching early Toonami, this was one of the shows that came on. Like, well, not this show, but like the original anime. And the original anime was really good. Like, it was really good despite the filler. It was still really good with all the stories that they told and the characters, and the animation was still good for its time as well. But after watching the trailers for this, seeing the animation, like I just already see that the animation is just really, really just. I can't find the words for it. It just looks amazing. I can't think of another word for it. But yeah, just Rurouni Kenshin. I mean, I'm sorry I'm talking a lot for this one, man. But do you mind if I say what it's about? So obviously there's no synopsis here, but we don't need a synopsis for this because I already have the summary for you guys. So basically, it's about a guy named Kenshin. Obviously, he's the title character. Basically, he is a samurai, sort of. He used to fight in this war. This is like 1800s Japan. Like I think it's like 1860s, and yeah, there were still samurai back then because I don't know if they were opening their borders just yet to the rest of the world because back then they had their borders closed, so no outsiders such as ourselves could go to Japan. So anyway, so Kenshin he fought this war, and after the war ended, he decided he was never going to kill again. I will not spoil that for you guys because that backstory on Kenshin is just you really see why he decided not to kill again. And so, because he made a bad reputation for himself as the manslayer, and so after that, he just started wandering Japan and comes across some of the other main characters, and so he stays with them, and so basically he's just trying so hard not to kill again, but he keeps fighting all these people who are just tempting him, like, hey, kill again, we want the manslayer back. And so it's just this. I mean, yes, there are villains in this show, but the real struggle, the real antagonist, to me at least, is Kenshin's past. It's his past as the manslayer. He doesn't want to go back to that, but he's just struggling to like make sure he doesn't come back. He wants to be a brand new person, a good person, helping people without killing. That's what he's trying to do. And so it's just a, it is a shonen sort of. It was in the Weekly Shonen Jump, but the thing with Rurouni Kenshin is that of course it's samurais and stuff. There is no like special powers or anything. I mean there might have been like a couple things like a curse or something, like a poison. It's hard to say. You'll have to watch it for yourself. But other than that, Kenshin is just more grounded. Like there's no like power-ups or anything like that. It's just basically a shonen with just sword fighting and no powers. And yeah, though Rurouni Kenshin though, I just cannot wait, and hopefully they do the entirety of the manga, because like it was never complete in the original anime. So they're just going back to the beginning, and then they'll probably work their way up.
Okay, so this one I am actually super excited for, and I know it, but I know you don't.
I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay, so let me tell you. So this is called Zom 100, Bucket List of Doom. This is a series that I remember seeing about almost half a year ago or a year ago, and it is fan-freaking-tastic, and it's super unique. But before I tell you, let me read the synopsis so that it's easier for you. With 3 years under his belt at the company from hell, Akira Tendo is mentally and physically spent, all at the ripe old age of 24. Even his crush from accounting, Sayori, wants nothing to do with him. Then, just when life is beginning to look like one big disappointment, it happens. The zombie apocalypse descends on Japan. Yep. Surrounded by a horde of hungry zombies, Akira comes to the realization that will forever change his life. Wait, does this mean I never have to go to work again? Confess to, party like it's travel Japan coast to. Now, with this nightmare job no longer, Akira's got his mojo back. Let the bucket list begin.
What kind of genre is this? Like,
this is an action-adventure, comedy, horror, supernatural, survival, suspense, zombie, and this is done by Bug Films. So, I saw online that Bug Films, this is actually Bug Films' first time animation, and this is it.
So
and
is this like a new anime studio?
Yes, this is a brand new anime studio, and this is their first one, and I've seen the trailer for it. It's very good. So, to briefly sum it up for you. So, Zom 100, basically the number 100. It's about this kid who's in his mid-20s. He's a office worker. He's very exhausted. He's just hating life and everything because, that's how the adulting world works. And so what happens is, as you see, the zombie apocalypse starts happening. Everybody is in distress. Everything's like a lockdown. But to him, it's basically, I don't have to ever go to work again. I'm free. So what he does now is that now that the zombie apocalypse is happening, he no longer goes to work. And he actually starts filling out a bucket list of things that he's always wanted to do. Like, some of them is clean up his apartment, watch some movies, have a cold beer with a good friend, go swimming at night, ride a motorcycle down the streets.
So he's basically seeing the zombie, a couple, I don't know why I always have a hard time pronouncing that word. He's seeing the zombie situation as an excuse to not do anything.
Exactly.
But just sit home and just do nothing.
Exactly. So the synopsis of this is that it's a young man. He has these big dreams of wanting to do stuff, go adventures and stuff. Now with the zombie apocalypse happening, that's his excuse to finally be able to do the things that he's always wanted to.
The first time I heard about this,
we thought it was a joke.
Well, no. The first time I heard about this light novel was by my my YouTube friend, Blade Ninja. He just put down, on a post, he said, there's a series about a person reincarnated as a vending machine. And yes, reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon.
I was going to pick this one too, but okay, you read the synopsis this time. This is funny.
Alright, so I'm sure we all know what genre this is, just by not looking. Let's guess. Isekai. Yep, Isekai. Reincarnation, fantasy, so...
And this is done by 2 different studios.
So it's
Studio Gokumi and Axis.
So this is like a collab, pretty much.
Yep.
Alright, so this will be like with Darling in the Franxx when it was just, I remember it was Trigger and there was another studio.
Yep.
I don't know what studio that was, but... Okay, so let's read the synopsis. After dying in a traffic accident...
Ooh, what have guessed?
Oh, an accident,
Yeah.
I find myself standing near an unfamiliar lake. My body won't move. I can't hear my voice. And when I shout in confusion, words that I never expected come out. Get one free with a winner. It seems I've turned into a vending machine. ... I can only do what actual vending machines can. It's impossible to move by myself. And there's no way for me to have any meaningful conversation. How am I going to survive some fantasy world's dungeon like this?
This is first of all, this is the most jankiest, stupid synopsis I have ever read in my life, but at the same time, I love it.
Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I could not imagine being reincarnated as a vending machine. And I'm just amazed that this girl can carry a vending machine. Why is she carrying a vending machine?
Yeah, and just look at the eyes on the vending machine. Just look like they're just painted on there.
Yeah, no, this is a weird one. I mean, I guess maybe she's carrying it with her just so she can get snacks or whatever. But here's the thing. Can't you just break the glass and take whatever snacks you want?
Maybe.
But that would probably hurt the vending machine. I don't know.
But no, when I first heard of this, when I saw the trailer, I was like, there is no way this is real. But then it's just now it is. And the fact that it's getting an anime is just I'm just blown away. But, okay, so for me, I'm definitely a big fan of the crappy kind of isekai stuff. Yeah. I've watched a few bad one of them, but it's just this one is definitely going to be up there in my opinion. Last season we had the My One Hit Kill Sister, which was an isekai, and it was stupid, but I loved it for some reason. This I feel like I'm going to stupidly love it. This next one is very stupid, but I wanted to check out. It is My Senpai is Tiny.
So have you checked this series out as a light novel, or did you just watch the trailer?
People were talking about it online because so there was these videos I've been seeing of people saying that this anime is not out yet, but it's being canceled.
Really?
So I'll tell you in a little bit, but let me read the synopsis and just tell you what it is. So, My Senpai from work is tiny and cute. Shinozaki is an office worker who is taken care of and coddled by his senior team member Shiori Katase, a gorgeous, proudly found, kind, loving, and diminutive woman. Shinozaki certainly hopes that she's not doing it out of duty, but her joy of doing so increasingly exposes her feelings. So the reason why is that a lot of people are thinking this is going to be canceled and stuff like that is because the teacher, she's basically an adult, but she's like the size of a child.
A lolly?
Yeah. She's like the size of a child, and it's just like a lot of people. You remember when we talk about Uzaki-chan?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically it's kind of almost the same with her, Uzaki, where it's just like, but no, she's like a 30-plus-year-old adult, and she's kind of like getting kind of close to a senior boy in high school.
It's just so, it's always bizarre when they draw these dolls to make them look like kids. Though.
Exactly, because like I think that woman is like almost like 30 years old, I think, but to a lot of people she looks like she's a high school student. But she's an actual adult teacher, and she's just like getting kind of she and a senior student are kind of getting closer and closer together and stuff like that. So that's kind of why a lot of people are just really kind of thinking that it's going to get canceled and stuff like that. But I wanted to at least see what I thought. But it looks funny, but we'll see. This is the next one I want to talk about. This one. Okay, so this one is very stupid. I saw the trailer for it and I thought it was funny.
Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero.
Yep. This is a manga series. This is comedy fantasy. This is done by Silverlink and Blade. Two good studios. So when I first saw the trailer for this, I was like, this is very weird, but let me read the synopsis, obviously. After his embarrassing defeat at the hands of a brave hero, the Demon Lord is back and ready for revenge. But after 10 years apart, the hero Max isn't the dashing go-do-gooder the Demon Lord remembers. In fact, Max has turned into a shut-in slob with no interest in an epic rematch. Can the Demon Lord whip his former nemesis back into shape, or will he be defeated by the hero-turned-couch potato once again and join him in his lazy adventure life? Okay, so basically what it is that it's kind of almost like a reverse isekai, where it's this one world where the Demon Lord and the hero, they were arch enemies, and then somehow they're in a real world where now the hero is just basically a slob.
So this is pretty much like Devil is a Part-Timer, where the devil is the devil and the Holy Knight are just normal people.
Exactly. And now the Demon Lord is actually a small little girl, and she's doing whatever she can to help bring that hero back into good shape, so that way they can have an epic rematch after all those years of waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically the one guy, like a schoolgirl about this size, a woman who's always wearing a swimsuit, which she looks like a lawyer, and then a ghost girl hiding in a closet.
Huh.
In a small apartment that's like half this size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a very stupid series, but it looks funny to me, so I'm kind of going to give it a try. This one is called Sweet Reincarnation. This is a fantasy gourmet isekai reincarnation slice of life, and this is by Synergy SP. This looks interesting. Okay, that's quite a synopsis.
I know.
I'll read this one because it's big time. Okay, so a boy named Pastry. Great start. A boy named Pastry is set to become the next lord of the destitute domination of Mortain. He's known for
Dominion.
Dominion, thank you. He's known for having remarkable talent for his age, and it just so happens he has a genius pastry chef with a promising future in his previous life. He still retains his determination to make sweets that will make everyone smile, even after reincarnating as Pastry.
Oh.
So, okay, this is an isekai, but many challenges stand before him, including bandits attacking his domain, malicious and eccentric nobles, an unfortunate financial situation, and land so barren that even water is scarce. The only weapon he has to fight them with are his own ingenuity ingenuity,
I can't.
and love for making sweets. Can pastry succeed in bringing happiness to the land? So this I actually might want to watch.
Sweets make me happy. I have a major sweet tooth, so just to let you know, guys.
Yeah, so it just sounds like there's this kid, and he gets reincarnated, and he wants to be something different. He wants to actually use his skills to make sweets and desserts, and he wants to do it to help the land that he is in now. But the land is having its own challenges where there's always bad things happening. Resources are difficult. Even they said water is scarce to get, which means he would have to use his skills of pastry and culinary arts to be very unique and try to be resourceful to do what he can to help save that land.
Sweets are just. I just like sweets.
Yeah, like honestly, funny enough, I actually kind of want to watch this because I have a little bit of I have culinary arts skills, and this kind of looks interesting to me.
I was going to say though, you're a cook, so I mean,
I don't do a lot of things with pastries and sweets. I'm not that kind of guy, but I can respect this. Honestly, I think I might actually give this a try. I kind of want to talk this one. This one looks really cool. All right, so the last one I think we're gonna check out is this one called The Dark Gathering. This is a horror supernatural by Olm Studio. The art for it actually looks really scary. It's the Japanese shrine, and they're by this dark lake. It looks really cool. This is a manga series, so let's see what the synopsis say. After a devastating encounter with a restless spirit, ghost-fearing psychic Keitaro Gentoga become a shut-in to avoid additional spectral catastrophes. But no man is a haunted island, and Keitaru eventually reintegrates with society by getting a part-time job as a tutor to the child prodigy Yayoi Hoizuki. Yayoi isn't just an academic genius, though. She's a talented psychic medium hell-bent on finding the malevolent spirit behind her mother's disappearance, and she's gravely determined to drag Keitaru into her terrifying world of grotesque supernatural phenomenon.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. This I actually might be interested in this. So like anything, oh god, it's on high dive, of course. Ignoring that. Okay, so funny enough, I just remembered, I actually saw this online manga series, and I wanted to give it a read, actually. I actually did want to read this, so it looks interesting. So what it sounds like, it's basically a guy who's already lived the life of this psychic-fearing world of spirits and ghosts, and he wanted to start a new life, getting away from what he used to do in the past. Then he encounters this girl who actually now wants to go into that world again, like he did, like her new tutor did, and she wants to get the revenge for her mother's death by going into that Hellverse universe with him, because he's already been there before, but he wanted away from it, but now he's being dragged back into it. So I think that's actually really kind of cool. Actually. And thank you guys for watching. We always appreciate you watching these. Again, like I said, we still got a lot more things to go on. I still got more quizzes on the works. We're definitely going to do the fall of 2023 within the next 3 months and see what we think. And again, there's still going to be a lot more surprises you're going to see from him, me, and everything.
Yes. So, yeah, stay tuned for those. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, so that way you get more videos, including the ones that Chandler just mentioned, like in your notifications and all that, which is we got a lot that's going to happen later in the future. I'm Rob A.
I'm Chan Man.
Hey man, the Anime Force be
with you.